Greetings and salutations, YouTube. We're back here doing some network testing, and I'm back inside of this garage, and I'm testing the networks to see what type of throughput we're getting due to the fact that we're underneath a lot of concrete. There's a whole building above me, and I'm inside, but yet the cell phones still work. So I'm curious about how it works, and I have a running theory. My theory is it reflects cell signals into areas that are hard to reach. If you have a different opinion, leave them in the comments below. But right now, the cell phone carriers I'm testing is Verizon on the left, and T-Mobile is on the right-hand side. So, as you can see, we're working with mid-band, Verizon at band 66, 15 megahertz, and T-Mobile is using band 66, 20 megahertz. So we're all using mid-band from the rooftop site across the street. So I am inside of the garage on the back end, and this is a rooftop site across the street of Wisconsin Avenue. So I want to test to see what the cell signals look like. Right now we're getting like negative 94 RSRP for T-Mobile and negative 100 for Verizon. So they're not even the same in RSRP values, even though they're across the street. They could be angled just slightly different than each other that gives them different RSRP values. That's very interesting to me also. So they're across the street, I'm in the same exact spot, and I'm getting different RSRP values for two services that's using the same band. Oh, this is band 2 and that's 66. They're changing too, so this was 66. All right. So start with Google. All right, so what type of throughput are we getting? We got N77 on deck. We got N41 on deck. Verizon is still aggregating N5, and T-Mobile's aggregating all of N41 and band 2 with this. All right. So Verizon at 304 down and 31 up. T-Mobile, all the beans, 609 down and 51 up. I do live in Washington, D.C., and Washington, D.C. is a very T-Mobile stronghold. So they did do a lot of more network robustness here than I've seen in other places, but more testing has to be done. So speed test. And the RSRP value is pretty good down here, given the fact that N41 has been said that it does a lot of interference. So we're looking at similarities for N77 and N41. Negative 100 for N41, negative 104 for N77. This is 60 megahertz for Verizon, and this is 100 megahertz for T-Mobile. 954 down 52 up. And I think that's 21 millisecond ping. Verizon is at 30 millisecond ping, 14 down and 36 up. Not bad for both. T-Mobile is obviously giving it all the beans right now. All right. Hit it with fast. And we have touched the 1 gig mark on T-Mobile. Verizon is giving us about 300, 320. So it looked like they do have their 160 megahertz on air. They are not aggregating it though, but they're flipping between them. So this site might not be fully done for Verizon. We are seeing fluctuations between 100 and 60 megahertz separately. So they must be fine tuning it right now, but they're not aggregating it where T-Mobile is doing all of the whole kit and caboodle. So let's slim this down and pull up imperv. All right, same server. We're going with the New York server. All right, in 3, 2, 1, go. So speed is not everything. Access to the network is. So just because T-Mobile can touch a gig doesn't necessarily mean they have better network access, and this is where we're gonna have to see it at. So doing the download, doing the access to the web and video, this is where we're gonna have to see where they can try to keep up or actually exceed their counterparts. So Verizon is already on the browser. T-Mobile is just getting to it. And from the looks of it, they already look better than T-Mobile does. Already churning through the 360p. T-Mobile is just now getting to 360p. And it's already done. I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last time. Leave it just as is. So Verizon's already at 673 down and 58 up with a 32 millisecond ping. Browsing is good, streaming is good. It's in the green, 88% and 93% respectively. And T-Mobile at 1.47 at 1.047 gigs down and 83 up. Latency at 27. So they got better latency inside this garage, but their performance is not as good. Browsing was better than Verizon, but streaming was worse than Verizon. So the streaming fell behind. Let's see. The average pings were a little higher than Verizon's. The overall latency was down. Jitter was higher than Verizon's also. All right. So wrong one. Not YouTube TV, regular YouTube. 4K 60, 4K 60. Let's do another video. Turn that down. All right, so what we want is the 4K side. $4K. And we're going to scrub both of them at the same time. Scrubbing to the center. Verizon inked it out just a little bit before. Just a smidge. All right, scrubbing one last time. Verizon inked it out also. So Verizon, even though not having as much spectrum on air, is still having better network quality than T-Mobile is inside of this garage. The last test is going to be my PUBG. PUBG Mobile on the go. Downloading over the network in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, 5% to 9, Verizon. 14 to 31, 41, Verizon. 23 to 71, Verizon. 36 to 100%. Verizon takes the cake on this one. So their network access is way better inside this garage in performance than T-Mobile is. So there is it must be some latency to it. They all are working, but Verizon is performing way better inside this garage than the other two carriers from what I could tell. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Let me know what you think. Does the performance indoors really showing itself? The fact that they're able to get the cell phone signals into this garage with no repeaters, no DAS, no aids at all. This is just raw performance of their network. So this is what I'm seeing. What do you think? Thank y'all and have a good one.